Hello everyone. Today I will tell you a story. The story is titled, Quirky and the Great Under the Bed Adventure. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you appreciate me. You can skip this if you don and oppose. Like this video. Thank you very much. The story begins as follows. Good morning, vlog. Today started like any other ordinary day with Quirky. Or at least, that's what I thought. I woke up to the soft sound of paws tapping across the floor and Quirky's nose gently poking my arm, as if he were saying, "Human, it's breakfast time." Quirky is not just my dog. He's my daily alarm clock, personal shadow, and emotional support fluff all rolled into one slightly chaotic package. After breakfast, Quirky did his usual routine, circling the room 3 times, sniffing every corner like a professional detective, and then suddenly stopping in the middle of the bedroom. His ears stood up. His tail froze. His eyes locked onto one very specific place. Under the bed. Now, to a human, under the bed is just a dark, dusty space where lost socks go to retire forever. But to Quirky, it was clearly the entrance to another world. He lowered his body, stretched his neck, and sniffed deeply. Then he backed away, stared at me, and let out a small, serious woof. Not a playful bark, not a scared one. This was an announcement. Something important was happening. I grabbed my phone, because when Quirky looks like that, you know content is coming, and started filming. This was no longer just a normal morning. This was the beginning of Quirky's under-the-bed adventure. Quirky approached the bed again, this time with determination. He lowered himself slowly, belly touching the floor, and crawled forward inch by inch. Half of his body disappeared into the darkness, leaving only his fluffy tail wagging like a little flag of bravery. I whispered, "Quirky, what are you doing?" No response, just the sound of sniffing, light scratching, and one very dramatic sneeze. Suddenly, Quirky shot back out from under the bed like a rocket, eyes wide, fur slightly dusty, and looking personally offended by whatever he had just encountered. He shook his body so hard that dust flew everywhere, then stared at the bed again. Was he scared? Absolutely not. Was he curious? Oh, 100%. He tilted his head, took a deep breath, and went back in, this time all the way. Quirky was gone, completely vanished. I could only see 2 glowing eyes reflecting the light from my phone. He was moving things around, pushing objects, occasionally bumping his head and making tiny boop sounds. At one point, he proudly dragged out a long-lost sock like it was ancient treasure. Victory dance included. Under the bed turned out to be a magical place filled with forgotten toys, mystery smells, and endless excitement. Quirky rolled around happily, tail thumping against the floor like a drum, clearly having the time of his life. For Quirky, this wasn't just exploration. This was an adventure, a mission, a story worth telling. After about 20 minutes, Quirky finally crawled out from under the bed, dusty, proud, and smiling like a hero who had just returned from battle. He flopped onto his back, belly up, waiting for praise. And of course, he got it. Watching Quirky that day made me realize something important. In our busy adult lives, we often avoid the under-the-bed moments, the unknown, the messy, the uncomfortable spaces. We tell ourselves we're too busy, too tired, or too afraid to explore them. But Quirky doesn't think that way. He sees curiosity as an invitation, not a risk. Quirky reminds us that small adventures matter. You don't need a big trip or a dramatic change to feel alive. Sometimes, joy is hidden in the places we ignore every day. All it takes is curiosity, courage, and a willingness to get a little dusty. So here's today's life advice from Quirky. Be brave enough to explore. Laugh at the mess. Celebrate small discoveries. And when life feels overwhelming, don't forget to lie down, wag your tail, and enjoy the moment. Because happiness, like that lost sock under the bed, might be closer than you think.